A brand new Nintendo console was revealed this morning called the Nintendo Switch, codenamed the NX for the longest time. We've heard rumors about this thing. There hasn't been a single industry event we've gone to as IGN in the last year. We haven't heard rumblings of some sort of what this thing actually is. So today we got to see it for the very first time. It's just like Nintendo, completely different than anything we really expected, even in our wildest dreams. So the base unit of this thing is a tablet, and we don't know exactly if that's a touchscreen tablet or multi-touch tablet or not, but the big thing here is that it's got these control apparatuses called Joy-Con left and Joy-Con right that pop and slide off of it. They also form together to make one controller or can work as individual controllers in multiplayer games. This thing is portable. It's got a home console docking station.
We got this funky trailer. I basically took the trailer and cut out all the parts that had people just like smiling and laughing because I don't like looking at that.
Yeah.
But here's what the actual thing looks like. If you missed it, he's basically transfarring with Zelda.
Yep.
And now he's at the park and he's playing it. And it's kind of hard to get a sense of how big this thing is or how much it weighs, but I would say this is about the size of an iPad mini.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it runs on cartridges? Do we know that for sure?
Yes, we know that for sure. There's a sort of glamour shot of the cartridge slot at one point.
And Skyrim.
Yeah, so here's the big thing about this. You probably never thought to yourself, I want to bring my console everywhere because it's heavy and unwieldy and it's difficult to do that. I travel back to New Jersey to see my family all the time. I'm there for 5 days. I want to bring my PS4 because my parents go to bed at 8:30, and I can't because it's too heavy. This is a really cool twist on that. I don't know if this will sort of defeat mobile gaming or anything like that. I don't think it aims to. I think like everything else, this is just a cool new product, a cool new toy that they're making. This is the next step in Nintendo. Like this feels like the Wii U were training wheels for what this has become. As you can see, brand new Mario game, vaguely Egyptian Western themed in parts. Amiibos in the background, so this will have an NFC reader of some kind.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but I feel like it is for the first time in a while Nintendo really hitting on all their strong points. It's both a handheld, which they're good at. It is a console that isn't entirely gimmicky. Like it's not.
Yep.
It's technically 2 screens, but it's not like the Wii U, so it will have third-party support. And then, of course, it's party-focused.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's kind of like you want to play Smash Brothers or Mario Kart with your friends, like bring it to a party. It's something that people have been doing with N64s in their dorm rooms for 20 years now. So.
I really like that. I mean, like the idea of like you and me flying to E3, which is an hour flight, and popping this thing onto the tray table and grabbing a controller each and just playing Mario Kart for a few rounds is really cool. Like, it's not the kind of thing that we really think about as something we would ever do with the video game system. There were videos and pictures of people, guys like Nick Robinson over at Polygon, who actually lugged their Nintendo Wii U on planes and plugged it into the charging adapter down there and had stewardesses come by and help them build Mario Maker levels. That's a lot. There's just a whole lot going on. So in this case, the fact that this thing is sleek and portable is really, really cool. They've got a bunch of great games lined up for it. We saw new stuff from Zelda. We saw new stuff from Mario Kart, new stuff from Splatoon, and a brand new 3D Mario, which they kind of just threw out there all at the same time. This is going to be the place to play Nintendo first-party games. Obviously, it's also going to be the place to play, hopefully, handheld games. So the weird thing is, as we're seeing the Wii U completely die off, Paper Mario is basically the last big game that you'll see outside of Zelda, which is still unknown when we'll actually be playing that game. And the Nintendo 3DS handheld line, which is sort of dying down. You've got Pokemon this fall. After that, not a ton of big hitters. It's cool to see them merging all of that into one place. Yeah. For the longest time, you had to be sort of a dual pillar Nintendo fan, where you would play one thing on one system and one thing on another. But consolidating that into one place in this sort of console handheld hybrid is incredibly exciting.